Okay guys, I welcome you all once again to the Boss Standard GH. If today is your first time of watching my video, you are highly welcome to my page. Alright, so in this video we are going to be learning how to draft a basic skirt. So I have gone ahead to draw this line, this and this, and I achieved this by dividing my hip circumference measurement by 2. Okay, and this is the middle of it, meaning that from here to here is my hip circumference measurement divided by what? 2. So just go ahead and do that. And up here I have 1 inch at this point. All right, because I want to draft the front here and then I'll draft the back at this point. So for the skirt, for the basic skirt, so I'll go ahead and place my tape like so I can mark my waist to hip measurement. This is my waist to hip measurement, 10 inches, and then my waist to knee, my waist to my knee, which is 24 inches. And if the skirt of yours is going to be getting to your, above the knee, after the knee, you can go ahead and just mark the length of your skirt. So here again, my waist to hip, my waist to knee. So guys, this is it. This is my hip line and this is my knee line, and this is the front pattern. So I'll label it with front, and this is the back. Okay, I'm drafting both the front and back together. This is where I'll draft the front and now draft the back at this point. So after this, having marked my horizontal measurement, I'll quickly this is my center front and this is my center back. All right guys, so at this point, starting from here, I'll then mark my waist circumference measurement divided by 4. Do you understand? So this is waistline, hip line, and then the new line. So I'll divide my waist circumference measurement by 4, and then I'll mark it like so, and then I'll add 1 inch for that. All right, like so. This is it. Okay, so at this point, this is my center back. I'll still go ahead and from this place I'll mark my waist circumference measurement divided by 4, starting from this point. So now from here I'll just mark the same thing I marked. So waist divided by 4 plus 1 inch. Okay, so this is it, this is it, and then this is it. Okay guys, so now at this point I'm not going to be dividing here again. Now this block is already my hip measurement divided by 4, so this place is accurate. Do you understand? Do you get, guys? So now at the new line, okay, before then let me connect this point. So guys, sure you guys get. So now then the next thing we are going to be talking about is now the knee. All right, so at the new measurement, I'll starting from here again, I'll just subtract 2 inches. All right, that is if you are drafting a pencil skirt. But if you're not making a pencil skirt, just leave it like so, okay, so that you have ease. But if you're drafting a pencil skirt, especially if the fabric is so stretchy, just minus 2 inches here, and then at this point again minus 2 inches to get your name. All right, so now mark 1 inch before your hip line like this. Okay guys, going to do now is to mark my darts, okay, for the front and the back. So this dart, if you are making use, if this skirt you are drafting is like a gown, then you might as well use your bust span line. That is, you mark your bust span. That is if you are making a gown and you want to draft the skirt different and then you draft your blouse, then you mark your bust span. But if you're just making just skirt, then go ahead and find the middle of this line so that you can input your word that. So this is the middle, and for the depth of the front that I'll be marking 6 inches. Okay, 6 inches. This line I'll divide my 1 inch. You know, I added 1 inch, right? So just ½ inch on both sides. Okay, so I'll just find the middle of this line. So for the back, I'll be marking 5 inches for the depth of my dart. So this is the depth of the dart, just like so. So the same thing, I'll mark ½ inch on both sides, ½ inch here and then ½ inch here. So after this, the next thing that I'll be doing is to raise here up by ½ inch. So I'll mark ½ inch here, and at this place I'll also mark ½ inch. So I'm going to be extending my hip line up like so to the ½ inch I just marked. So guys, now this line I'll be blending it to the dart line. For the front block, just the front block alone, I'll be coming down by ½ inch. All right, so like so. So guys, and that is it all on how to draft a basic skirt. As you can see how simple it is, it's not difficult, there's not much work. So as for the back pattern, you can go ahead and add your zip at this point. Okay, add ½ inch for your zip allowance, just extend it by, you can use ½ inch or 2 inches. All right, you add the zip allowance at this point. So guys, for the back pattern, if you are adding a slit to the back, all right, if you're having a slit, you can just go ahead and add extra 2 inches like so. Okay, depending on the opening that you want, you can go up by maybe 7 inches or 8 inches. All right, depending on where you want the slit opening to start from. All right, you can just choose, you know, where you want it, the opening to start from the back. Then you can go ahead and extend it. You extend this line by 2 inches, and you're going to connect it just like I'm doing. Okay, it's because my pattern paper is not that big, so you guys will understand this. All right, so if you're adding a slit to the back, this is how you do it. You add your zip allowance first, and then you add your slit